At the light, turn right onto Harrison Street. Then at the next light, you'll use the right 2 lanes to take the I-80 East ramp to Bay Bridge, Oakland.
And that allows those little layers to stay separated and flow around the wing in a nice orderly fashion. But as we increase the angle of attack on our wing, once again this increases our lift because that air on top of the wing has a further distance to travel, and that creates less air pressure up there. But if we start increasing our angle of attack too much, that air doesn't want to flow around the upper surface of the wing anymore. It wants to flow straight back, and because of that, this air becomes separated from the upper surface of the wing. This is what we call boundary layer separation, and as you can see from my pitiful little drawing here, the air on the back side of this wing is no longer flowing in a nice orderly fashion. It's kind of just doing its own little thing back there, and it's just making a huge mess. So these nice neat little layers are not nice and neat anymore, and that means we no longer have good laminar flow, and that's not neat at all.
How neat is that?
Now, even at these high angles of attack where we've got all this turbulence back here, our wings can still produce some lift even though we don't have good laminar flow. And as long as the lift that our wing is producing is greater than or equal to the weight of our aircraft, we can just sit here and chill at these high angles of attack. With that in mind, if we continue to increase the angle of attack on our wing, at some point the wing will no longer be able to support the weight of the aircraft. And when that happens, we'll get a rapid loss of lift. This rapid loss of lift is what we're calling a stall. Now, something super important for you to keep in mind is that every airplane has the specific angle of attack that it stalls at. With that in mind, altitude and the gross weight of your aircraft can have an effect on the airspeed that your airplane stalls at, but the angle of attack is always the same.
At the light, use the right 2 lanes to take the I-80 East ramp.
The third line on the airfoil is at the greatest angle with the relative wind. If this angle increases at all beyond this point, the aircraft will stall. This maximum angle is what we call the critical angle of attack. And when you exceed the critical angle of attack on your airplane is when the airplane will stall every single time. If you don't remember anything else from today's lesson, this is the one thing you should remember. When you exceed your wing's critical angle of attack, the airplane will stall. Airspeed does not matter. Now, here's something